started claiming your shit.
W.I.G TV.
Somebody did it.
He got his name, W.I.G TV.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, WIG TV.
Hey,
look, it's PB the sequel, 35th, My Squad 211 original. My big brother is PB the general, the only general of My Squad 211. DD is my first cousin. This been a sucker, never put in no work, bruh. I mean, I'll never speak bad to my family, you feel me? But all that, nigga, you going against my family, he's a nerd. Snitched on my brother. He was 16, being snitched, being let down. He's the biggest disgrace, biggest disappointment. I know hella shit about this nigga. Then you don't want nigga to get to telling all the facts. The sucker, bro, a real rat. This nigga get to 3,000 views. I'm gonna tell y'all the whole story about how this snitch like that. Straight up. You better apologize.
He said, you better apologize. Cold part about it, yeah. So that was PB. Shout out D&I Mike, by the way. Tapped in, feel me? Let it know he with the platform. He appreciate being unbiased. You know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate tapping in with some kind words, right? But yeah, man, that was PB. You heard him. If he gets to 3K, he gonna drop the whole story. In other news, though, right? We got Blue Da Vinci. He done came out and with some like cold revelations himself. I ain't gonna lie. He talking about Blue Da Vinci. I'm gonna just let him say it. We're gonna get into it.
So it was a powers that be behind that marketing campaign of him coming home, but he ended up not coming home. And then once you look at the paperwork and see how shit read, they don't get no leniency for this because the people didn't get convicted of the charge for the drugs and the money that was found during that investigation. So that's why he's still sitting there. And that's why people will argue all day like, oh, he ain't do shit, man. Why he still in jail then? If he worked with the people, he would have got out. And all this shit is you got to understand and read. That's why you got paperwork. You can't guess and assume. I didn't know none of this shit at one point in time until the young lady called me talking about Uncle Meech is a rat. And I'm like, what? Hold on, watch your motherfucking mouth. Like, what you talking about? You got to have some paperwork before you say shit like that. She got me that paperwork. And then when I read it, I still was looking like, man, this shit look like this lady said, Meech, let me wait, see if they charge him with something. A year go by, another year go by. The case was already years old. I got onto it in 2015. It went till 2017 when I asked him, what's up with that? He said, tell me name. And I said, damn, you ain't heard what's going on with her? And he told me whatever it is ain't got shit to do with me. Got off the phone with me.
Same. So you heard him, right? Somebody in the comments say, if Meech was doing all this, why Blue still trying to claim BMF, right? And niggas be having some cold questions. Like, that is a good question. But shit, he probably figured like, nigga, everybody make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? That's where he at with it. Like, nigga, why niggas trying to scrutinize him? And it's a trip, though, right? Because I watched the J-Bo interview on Vlad TV, and he kind of like, he broke it down in a way where, you feel me? The best way is understandable. Is the last time we had touched on the situation, right? We was talking about Blue Da Vinci and whether or not he had told and this, that, and the third. J-Bo basically confirmed it on Vlad TV. He say, for anybody who need the paperwork, he the paperwork. If y'all go watch that shit, man, he broke it down real good. He basically explained that the way he found out was they was in protective custody and this, that, and the third, and one of his peoples had called him and let him know that Blue was in the same facility, but Blue wasn't in protective custody with them. So he basically put it like, if Blue could see him through some, you gotta go see it, man, because I'm telling it, but the way he explained it, you feel me, was a little bit better. But he basically was saying that if Blue knew they was at the facility, but they didn't know Blue was at the facility, Blue obviously had to be, you feel me, in good graces with them people because they kept moving J-Bo around, right? So he wouldn't see none of the informants or whatever. And he like put two and two together. He like, shit, since I'm not seeing Blue Da Vinci, he got to be one of the informants. But yeah, man, that was Blue. He basically dropped a bombshell on the internet this morning. He's saying, nigga, Big Meech was telling or tried to tell and couldn't, feel me, facilitate no proper information to get him, you feel me, to get him cut loose. And, you know, he basically probably like, this shit right here, I ain't gonna lie. This Ken Capone interview, it kind of remind me of the Gayle King R. Kelly interview. You know what I'm saying? The nigga was fighting for his life in that motherfucker. But yeah, man, this Blue Da Vinci. You feel me? Y'all niggas let me know what y'all think about Blue and what he had to say about Big Meech, right? I did hear something about the lady Tammy, right? I ain't gonna lie, I heard something about it, but I don't really know the details, feel me? So I can't really go into it, but yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about what Blue Da Vinci had to say about Meech. What PB had to say about DB. You feel me? And it's crazy because PB, I done heard it get mentioned a lot by DB. You feel me? That's kind of like one of the niggas he used to like stamp his shit and this, that, and the third. As a matter of fact, I just heard him speaking on PB today. So, I don't know, man. Y'all niggas let me know what y'all think, though.
Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Ay, I need that cheese like a grater, ho. Don't play me like no sin, cause I never capped the saber, ho.
Fake ass motherfuckers be showing all that fake ass love. Keep that shit away from me. Keep that fake ass shit away from me, nigga. Before I explode on one of you bitch ass niggas, nigga.
Yeah, but you can fucking be my waiter, ho. Long as you get paper, ho. Cause shit, that's what the paper's for.